Hi, Dr. Taylor here with Tennessee Center for Integrated Medicine. First and foremost, I just wanted to thank you for starting to move on a journey towards better health and a better life for yourself. I certainly look forward to getting to work with you in the near future as we move you towards your goals. Now, I just wanted to take a few minutes during this video to go over a few things that are important and also help prepare you for what's going to be coming up next. I want to make sure that we put together the best possible recommendations for you based on your destination and what you want your life to look like. I like to think this as the Superwoman or Superman program, which would be sort of like achieving superhero status, optimizing your health and your life. Just really getting the absolute best that life has to offer for you and getting your health and your life at its optimum. So, based off our discussion and your intake forms, I'm going to put together the best option that I believe is going to be the best way to move forward for you. We're going to go through and recap your health concerns, talk about where you want to take your life, and make sure that we're all on the same page about that destination and where you want to go. Then we're going to outline your program. I'll let you know exactly what's going to be involved, the length of time that we'll be working together, and what types of lifestyle changes we'll be going through. Then I'm going to let you and your spouse decide if you feel like that's the best approach and if you feel ready to do what needs to be done to make a commitment to some lifestyle changes, to be coached by me and my team, and allow us to hold you accountable. We will hold your hand as we go down this path together. Now, before you come in, I did want to just discuss a couple of things in terms of how we got to this place within our health, and this is what I refer to as the healthcare crisis today. Now, there's a quote from Medicare that says, "Care that seeks to prevent disease, promote health, and prolong and enhance the quality of life is not considered medically necessary." And what this is saying is that Medicare, this is the governing body that runs all the insurance companies. You know, they follow Medicare guidelines. And what they're saying is that we don't care about optimizing your health. We don't care about helping you prevent disease or have a better quality of life. We don't care about those things. What they're saying is that our medical system is built to treat the symptom, to treat the immediate crisis, to save your life if need be, but not to optimize your life or help you get to any better place. I know that's a rather pessimistic view, but it's the truth. And so, unfortunately, what that means is that our system is not built to really help any of us create the life that we want. That destination that I discussed before, they're not at all interested in helping you get there. They're only interested in keeping you alive and medicated. And unfortunately, that means that our insurance follows the same process. Insurance will pay for traditional medicine, which means it will pay to treat symptoms, and it will medicate you, but it will not pay to address the underlying cause of why you started to have these problems in the first place. And it certainly won't pay to help you optimize your health either. So if our medical system is broken and if our insurance system is broken, then we need to be willing to step outside of that and pursue a better path for ourselves. We need to be prepared to invest in ourselves because we can't expect the government or insurance companies to do it for us. Okay, there's a lot of wrong or lacking information out there as well. I know you may have very well ended up in our office because you were frustrated with the lack of results that you saw from your previous attempts and your efforts. One funny example of this is this silly contraption called the ab lounger, where you sit in it, you bend the fat, and you hope one day the fat goes away and it turns into six-pack abs. We know that's silly, it's absolutely ludicrous, but this is what many people look for, that quick fix. As you'll find, there's no quick fix, there's only truth. There's only the correct way, the right way to do things, and that does involve getting correct information. We put a big emphasis on educating our patients to help them cut through all of that wrong or lacking information and help them to start to see the truth so they can start to follow a better path that will lead them to better results. Now, one other really important component of our program in working with our clients is also need to be proactive. Okay, I think it's fair to say that as a society, our country is not proactive. This is what exercise may look like for some individuals, driving down the street, walking their dog with a leash. So there's a need to be proactive. One of the things that I'm going to ask you as you come in and work with my team is that you not be simply a patient, but that you become a partner with us, that you allow us to coach you and hold you accountable, and that you allow us to walk down this path with you. If you'll give us that permission to coach you, then we will be there with you every step of the way to help you reach your destination. Jack LaLanne is a wonderful example of this idea of being proactive even into late life. This is a man who lived to the fullest, and he showed us that there's really no excuse not to be proactive. Even age is not an excuse for us to be unhealthy. You might have remembered him like this, when he was younger, but even as he got older, he was still very active, very healthy, and very energetic all the way up until his final days. So, what this shows us is that any individual at any age, regardless of their challenges, can be proactive and can take steps towards creating a better health for themselves if they will simply make the choice. So, with that said, let's just briefly recap the approach that we utilize at our clinic to help you take you from where you are to your destination. So the first thing I've already touched on is the need to be proactive, to be involved. So there's an old Chinese proverb that says, "Tell me and I may remember, show me and I will remember, involve me and I will understand." So remember, we're not just simply looking for patients, we're looking for partners. And we certainly look forward to the opportunity to partner with you and to get involved in your health so that you can really take control of your health for the rest of your life. So the way we put this program together incorporates several pillars of health. Now, I just want to briefly go over these with you so that when you come in, we can talk about how we're going to utilize these pillars to help you move down this path together. So the very first one is detoxification. Now, I know that's a buzzword that may have different connotations with it, so let me just simplify it for you. Our body needs to detoxify on a regular basis to clear out the junk, to clear out the garbage, so that it can work at its optimal. Now, most of this detoxification process takes place in the liver and our gut. So we will likely, if it looks like an appropriate step for your case, take you through a gentle cleansing process to clean up your liver and your gut, which will in effect help you start to clear out a lot of inflammation from your body that might be causing aches and pains if that's one of your issues that you're dealing with. It will also start to help regulate blood sugar if that's an issue that you're experiencing. Many patients will notice an improvement in their energy, feeling lighter on their feet. They may sleep better. If you have pounds to lose, this will oftentimes kickstart that weight loss and boost your metabolism as well. If you're dealing with any hormonal issues, many of these hormones need to be metabolized in the liver or in the gut. So going through this detox can already start to improve some of those functions as well. That's why this is such a key pillar for many of our programs and one that we typically start with. Nutrition is the second pillar. Obviously, we want food to be that which helps you sustain life and to repair and to heal. We don't want it to be an additional toxin or burden on your body. So we utilize nutrition as a key component of what we do because we know that food can be medicine or it can be poison. And so part of your program is going to be learning exactly what foods help you and what foods hurt you. You'll be working with our team to put together the best possible nutrition plan to really build up your body so it can function at its optimum. We're also going to be working on components of fitness with you. This is getting your body moving in the right way at the right time with the right level of intensity so that where appropriate, we can build muscle, burn fat, and get your body moving. The old adage, use it or lose it, is certainly very true. So we want to make sure you're using your body so it can function at its best so that it can serve you as you go through life and that it will be strong to carry you towards your goal and pursuing your mission in life. If we need to work on balancing hormones, if we see that's an issue, then we'll certainly be working on that piece as well, whether it be through utilizing some herbals or supplementation. We have a lot of different approaches we can use, and we will certainly discuss those when you come and meet with me one-on-one if we feel that's going to be a necessary component of your program with us. And the fifth pillar, this is the one I consider to be the most important of all, this is mentoring. Really, truly, the most important thing you can do to start to take control of your health is to find a mentor who can help guide you through making the appropriate changes. If you look at any successful individual in every area of life or any industry, one thing that you're going to find is that they always have a coach or a mentor to help them. And that's what my team and I look forward to being for you is your mentor in health. But even more exciting than that, and this is what really gets me up in the morning, gets me into my office to help work with people, is I know as you take control of your health, you are then going to serve as a mentor for others, whether it be your spouse, your family, a friend, but you will then get to become a force for good in this world to help change our future and to change health within our country. If we know that the system's so badly broken and when we break free of it, we can help others do the same. And so I'm really excited for the opportunity you're going to have to help change someone else's life in the same way that my team and I will end up changing yours. So let's put all these pieces together. A curriculum around nutrition, fitness, hormones, mentoring, and detoxification. If we didn't have a system, then we would certainly expect to fail. I know that many of you have struggled in the past. Maybe you've even tried some of these things individually or separately, and maybe you got modest results or didn't quite get where you wanted to go. What we find time and time again is that if someone doesn't have the right system to follow, they don't have the right mentor, then they ultimately end up either putting in a lot of effort but going down the wrong path, or they end up losing their momentum even when they might be doing something that would be beneficial for them because they didn't have the right accountability partner. They didn't have the right motivation. And so we're excited to put all these pieces together for you when you come in. Just a couple of reminders in preparation for your appointment. Please make sure that you do show up on time. We're very careful to run on schedule so that we can give our absolute best when you come. Also remember that it's absolutely critical that you bring your spouse or significant other with you to this appointment as well. I respect that person as your partner, and I expect the two of you are going to be wanting to make this decision together. If they're not sitting here watching this video with you right now, I would encourage you to have them sit down and watch it so they can be prepared for this appointment also. And then when you come in ready to talk about your goals and your destination and your hope for the future, because that's what I'm going to be looking to talk about with you as well. And come in ready to make decisions about what's going to be best for your health so that as I outline these plans, we can get a really clear idea as to where we want to go. Then I'll let the two of you make the best decision possible. Then we'll be here to support you every single step of the way. So with that said, this is Dr. Taylor with Tennessee Center of Integrated Medicine, and I really look forward to seeing you soon. My team and I look forward to helping you create the life that you've always wanted.